Tell us about yourself. What is your name and who are you?
My name is Wyatt Stephen Hahn. I'm from, I was born at Elkhart Memorial. And right now what I do and what I see myself as is a person trying to help others overcome drug and gun violence. I help do that in Fight Flicks.
How long have you lived here in Laporte, Indiana?
I lived here since 2005.
What motivated you to want to become a ref for Fight Flicks?
Well, you talked about what happened to Tyler and all that, so I was like, well, he's gonna need some help. That's my homie BK. And I just want to help. If even if it's just being a ref or giving people waters and drinks, I just want to help, man. And you needed a ref at the time, and that's how it started.
Did you like being a ref at first?
I loved being a ref at first. I loved to see the action and fighting.
On your first day as being a ref, were you nervous?
I was super nervous. I think it might have been Billy versus Johnson, and I was super nervous. Thankfully, those were good competitors, and I was super nervous.
What can you say that progressed you with the very first time you started and being a ref until now?
What progressed me is people helping me, is some missed calls, and me actually looking out towards the fighters I grew relationships with, understanding how they fight too. It's just when you do something first time, you get a little nervous, but when you get a crowd of people and you get that adrenaline going, it just stops. You just want to be yourself.
Does the crowd get to you like as being a ref, like on telling you like when to stop it and stuff? Like, do you like get overwhelmed with people doing that to you?
So it doesn't really get to me. It's just like it's like saying like, hey, in their hype, maybe like it's a bad stoppage. It happens. It's the fight game and all that. It hasn't really happened twice to me. We all came to understand about it, but it's just really a fight game. People are just concerned and all that, and all the intensity going up. But we had an incident with I got respect with him. It was 12 gauge in Louis John. Of course he was defending himself, but he went and got a position. I stopped early. I guess I did stop early, but still wasn't defending himself. Even though he was, it's just like wasn't trying to get out of position, just letting the punches go. So like we redid it, and Blues getting knocked out, but. Yeah, man, that's the first time something happened to me. Then the second time, it was me missing back of the heads, and like it's just like fighters duck and all that, and they hit back of the head. I can't help it. It's not intentional, but I understand. Like as we keep going, and more I keep doing, I understand what I gotta do as a ref, and helps me make me better. So,
From all the times you have reffed, what can you say was your favorite matchup?
Favorite matchup. Well, think about it though. Just performance-wise, he was struggling. He got some wins on his name. It was Colin versus Dale. Colin put that work in. I watching Colin. He likes to swing wild. But he just straights. He's just been putting his work in. He hell of a performance, dominated and win. That was like one of the moments where like, damn, I'm probably this little kid because he's grown. He's become a better fighter, and this is one of the best matches I ref that I was happy for and all that. That's great work by Colin, man.
Before you came along to Fight Flicks, what were you doing as activities and just getting by?
Doing activities, getting by. What I was doing, I was going to Y. I go to Y every day. It's something I always love doing. Playing basketball, chilling in the sauna, just talking to people. Going to Y every day, playing basketball. I probably in the summertime I go to parks. I go fishing. I watch a lot of sports. You look what sports I watch is insane. Everything besides cricket.
Have you had times in your life where you were involved with bullying or any kind of gun violence?
Not so much not even gun violence. Bullying, not much bullying, but they just say words are more destructive than your fists, and there's some words that were said to me, and of course I say them back in retaliation, but not much bullying, no. It's just words that can bring people down. It's just, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy to fight back. Just wait for a perfect opportunity and just try to strive yourself to be better than that, because there's some rude people out there.
What are the things you are hoping to achieve with Fight Flicks in your career as being a ref here?
It's more. I thought it was gonna be inside Fight Flicks. It's more outside, spreading the word, positivity. If you go on the page when I can, because you can't do it with people in a sauna. But if I'm alone in a sauna, I spread messages about helping people outside Fight Flicks with drugs, gun abuse, being more positive, because that's what I'm supposed to do when we're not at Fight Flicks events, and this is what I want to do more. I want to go to JDCs. I want to help younger kids. I want to help people who are struggling with drugs and guns, man. I just want to help them get their life back together, because everything's not perfect in this world, and we gotta try to make it a better place.
Do you think Fight Flicks has helped people in any way, shape, or form?
We had a couple guys. Dasher's Remy talked about before he fought. He was struggling, and he was thankful for this opportunity. And that's what I like about this, because if we can get people to be positive and just help them, I think we're doing all our jobs perfect.
Who is the last and final question I got for you before you go? Who is your favorite Fight Flicks fighter ever to come in the Fight Flicks so far with season 1 and season 2?
Season 1, season 2.
And why are they?
Why? I'm gonna be strictly honest here. Instinct. I had a favorite until Instinct showed up, and we all knew who my favorite was. But Instinct showed up, man. That man a beast. I'm telling you, bro. The way he gets hit and that's what I like about fighting. If you can take a hit and fight back and put the anger and just make fight. Instinct for Snaptown. That's 5D right there, right? That person first at JJ's. He was losing, came back, took all those hits and won, man. Instinct, man. He's the most fun to watch here.
Do you have anything else to say to the fans and fighters out there, in the future? Do you want anything to say to them?
Listen. We gotta make this place, but we gotta do our jobs. Spread some positivity out there. Even as a fighter, you just gotta spread positivity. Just make somebody's day better. Make a difference in your life too. Make a bigger change in your life. It's all to God, man.
Thank you for coming, Wyatt.
Thank you. Hi, y'all. It's the ref, aka Tombstone. I'm gonna bring back to my childhood. Alright, so this is where I got to play baseball. This is Ron Reed Field. It's a lot of good memories here, man. This is the place where 12 years old Wyatt, his dad won't keep him out of trouble from neighborhoods. Stop being don't be a hoodlum. Took this first field I played on. It's called Babe Ruth League. A lot of fun here. I played here from 2012, 2015. First season. We won the mid-season tournament. Coach Downs had Mark Haynes on that team. A lot of good people, but that's what we started out with. This is a place where I used to throw the ball all the way outfield to home. Then you hit the cutoff man. My teammates got mad at me because I had a good arm. I'm just a beast, you know what I'm saying? But this is where it all started with. You gotta figure about what you want to do when you grow up. As for me, get myself out of trouble. Can't get in trouble when I play baseball, so let's walk this way. Always have fun in this dugout. That dugout sucks, but every time in this dugout we party, have fun, because we just win. I'm not a loser. Always won, Won mid-season championships. Wore the color orange, yellow. It's a good time. Place is locked though. Used to sneak in over there on the hill. Good hill. But yeah, I used to catch for the warm-up pitcher. This place would be dope. I used to play left field, second base, and right field. Never center field. That's for the fastest outfielder because he's more responsible. He's the captain of the team for the outfield. Just have my dad sit right here. Before he lost his leg, he used to sit right here, but make it easier, he used to sit in the middle. It's a lot of good time. But every event before the season started, our asses would have to clean this place up, go to that back area over there. Always be wet because it's March, early April. It just rains a lot. We had to sweep it up. The place is so nasty, dude. So it was still cold. But yeah, we had to sweep it up for 2 hours. We would go out to CVS or Cablin's and ask for charity, you know. Freeze our fucking asses off. But then we would rotate shifts. Then come out here and clean, you know. 4 hours of coldness, man. But hey, this is all for fun. You got to pay for something, you know. But yeah, man, this is a lot of childhood right here. 10 years ago, man. Who would think 10 years go by that fast? Shit, that's once we grow old, man. Funny story, man. I would always, after a game, always get nostrils, right? Always find a motherfucking hair in that bitch. It was just nasty, but you know, ain't nothing good like some nostrils after a baseball game, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so this is my old neighborhood. I grew up in this house right here. I moved here from West Lafayette when I was 5 years old. Spent here for about 5 years growing up. Had some ups and downs in this house, but you know, it was all fun. That backyard was the funnest part about it. We have my old neighbor, Miss Peels. Look, she was so nice, wonderful. That dog was a different story. That dog, man, mean ass dog. You know, I'm lucky. His name was Lucky. Ended up getting loose one time. Ended up buying a kid's eye out. You know, but like, it's just a dog. But yeah, I grew up, had fun here. Growing up as a kid, learned how to play my first video games. For my first ball, I broke that bedroom window right there. Throwing a football. I was playing catch with myself. I just threw that bitch. Broke it. Made my dad mad. My sisters and I grew up here. My mom, my dad. That's where I grew up at, man. You know, old neighbors. But something sad I want to talk about right here. You know, this house right here. My auntie babysitter. You say babysitter, auntie. Cars right here. Her name was Birdie. She was about probably 67 years old. I used to come here every night with her grandson. He was about 10 years older than me. I'm still a kid. We play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? You know, he was being nice and all that. I grew up here. Shane. No, we used to play checkers. He's the older man, Birdie's boyfriend. He was about 90 years old. Sad, man, because after I moved here, Shane died. You know, she was going for a hard time. It sucked because she was going for a hard time and a felon got out of prison. And she just needs somebody to comfort her, man. Who knows that felon ended up killing her, putting her body in a freezer, you know. Old lady, sad. Up and just harking about her long time lover dying. And gives a man a chance to restart life and shit. Puts her in the freezer and cuts her up, man. It's tough to say, man, because they were such lovely people. I just don't want to cry right now.